Dear friends, today we are going to learn a story. This story is a person who had dedicated his whole life to his work. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आज एक कथा आपण पाहणार आहोत. ही कथा अशा एका व्यक्तीची आहे ज्याने त्याचं आयुष्य पूर्णपणे समर्पित केलं. तर चला पाहूया ती कथा. The House Builder. This is a story of a mason who worked for a building contractor. The mason always strove to do his work to perfection. ही कथा एका गवंड्याची आहे, बांधकाम करणाऱ्या व्यक्तीची आहे, जो त्याच्या गुत्तेदाराकडे काम करतो. पण तो काम करत असताना पूर्णपणे अतिशय काळजीपूर्वकपणे परिपूर्णपणे तो काम करत असतो. As soon as a house had been designed by the architect and details finalized by the engineer, the contractor would send for the mason and leave the responsibility of building the house to him. As soon as the design was finalized or design was designed by the architect, आर्किटेक्टनं ते डिझाईन पूर्ण केल्याच्या नंतर इंजिनियरने ते त्याचं म्हणजे निश्चित केल्याच्या नंतर फायनलाइज केल्याच्या नंतर ते काम तो गुत्तेदार जो असेल तो गुत्तेदार त्या गवंड्याकडे तो देऊन टाकत असेल. म्हणजे त्या कामाची पूर्ण जिम्मेदारी जी आहे ती पूर्ण जिम्मेदारी त्या गवंड्याकडे ती दिली जात असे. The mason would then, without wasting any time, start his work. He would take great interest in his work of building and do it with full dedication. Means as soon as the work is given to the mason or the responsibility is given to the mason start his work without wasting any time. He was doing his work with full dedication and with a great interest. He was doing his work. तो त्याचं काम अतिशय मनापासून अतिशय आवडीनं तो ते काम करत होता आणि समर्पित भावनेनं तो काम करत होता. He made sure that he used the best construction material of high quality. The measurements of the walls, doorways, arches, etc. were perfect and he gave an excellent and appealing finish to whatever he built. The material which the mason was going to use, that material was the high quality building material. The measurements of the walls, the arcades, the doorways, all those things were perfect. He was giving excellent finish, means the work which he was doing, that work was perfect work, means complete. He was completely doing his work, carefully doing his work, and because of that work the owners of the new houses become very happy. The owners of the new houses built would more satisfied with the construction, and because of his work, because of that mason's work, the owners of new houses become very happy. They become very satisfied because of the zeal, diligence, loyalty and persistence that he displayed in his work. The mason was in great demand and fetched good business to his contractor. Because of zeal, means he was doing his work with great enthusiasm. Enthusiastically he was doing his work. He was doing his means because of zeal, diligence. Zeal means उत्साह, diligence म्हणजे काळजीपूर्वकपणे केलेलं काम, with great efforts, आणि लॉयल्टी प्रामाणिकपणा आणि पर्सिस्टन्स चिकाटी. म्हणजे हे जे चार गुण आहेत हे चारही गुण, एक झील, डेलिजन्स, लॉयल्टी अँड पर्सिस्टन्स, हे चारही गुण त्याच्या त्या कामामध्ये दिसत होते. आणि याच्यामुळं काय झालं, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस द मेसन वॉज इन ग्रेट डिमांड. त्या मेसनला मागणी वाढली. कारण कोणीही जर असेल, कोणीही बांधकाम करणारा व्यक्ती असेल तर तो असं म्हणायचं की तो गवंडी, तो व्यक्ती आमच्याकडे कामाला पाठवा. अशा प्रकारचं काम तो मेसन करायचा. आणि एक प्रसिद्धी त्या मेसनची पण झाली, त्या गवंड्याची पण प्रसिद्धी झाली आणि त्याचा फायदा कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरला झाला. कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर वूड गेट अ लॉट ऑफ अमाऊंट, लॉट ऑफ बिझनेस बिकॉज ऑफ द मेसन्स वर्क. अँड सबसिक्वेंटली the contractor recompensed the mason handsomely with a very good salary. बिझनेसमॅनचा म्हणजे त्या कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरचा बिझनेस वाढायला लागला आणि त्याच्यामुळे त्याने काय केलं की तो मेसन जो आहे त्या मेसनला पण चांगल्या प्रकारचे पगार तो देत होता. बिकॉज ऑफ गुड सॅलरी मीन्स द कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर वॉज गिविंग गुड सॅलरी टू द मेसन सो दॅट he could solve his family's problems easily. तो त्याच्या कुटुंबाचे जे काही समस्या असतील, अडीअडचणी असतील, त्या अडीअडचणी तो सहजपणे सोडवत होता. The mason thus continued working with great devotion for many years. That mason, he worked for many years till he became grandfather. Means he was working there. One day that mason become grandfather, and when he become grandfather he decided that it was time to retire and spend time playing with the grandchildren. Then he decided, when he became a grandfather, he decided to spend a time playing with the children, with the grandchildren. Now he was ready to take a retirement, means he was ready to leave the job. And so he decided that it was time to retire and spend time playing with his grandchildren. Being firm-minded person, अतिशय दृढ निश्चयी असलेला व्यक्ती, आणि म्हणून त्याने काय केलं बघा, ही इन्फॉर्म्ड हिज कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर ऑफ हिज डिसिजन टू रिटायर फ्रॉम हाऊस बिल्डिंग. सो ॲज अ बिईंग अ फर्म माइंडेड पर्सन ही decided to take retirement from house building. So he informed his building contractor. When the contractor listened this, जेव्हा त्याने हे ऐकलं, कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरने ऐकलं की हा व्यक्ती या कामामधून तो रिटायर होतोय, तेव्हा त्याला खूप दुःख झालं. दॅट कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर, बिल्डिंग कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर बिकम व्हेरी सॅड, डिसहर्टन टू लूज सच ॲन एक्सलंट पर्सन. अतिशय उत्तम असणारा जो व्यक्ती आहे तो व्यक्ती गमवायचा म्हटलं की कोणालाही वाईट वाटतं. तसं त्या बिल्डिंग कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरलाही खूप वाईट वाटलं. पण so he requested him again and again, but that was useless. That was no avail. त्याचा काहीही उपयोग झाला नाही. The mason had made up his mind and refused to carry on. The mason had made up his mind, oh no, I will not do it again, I will not work it again. So he made up his mind, and then though he requested again and again, the building contractor requested again and again. Finally, the contractor convinced the mason to build one last house. आणि शेवटी तो जो कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर आहे, तो कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर एक शेवटचं घर बांधून घेण्यासाठी त्या मेसनला त्याने परावृत्त केलं, तयार केलं. फायनली that contractor convinced the mason to build one last house on a beautiful and convenient site. अतिशय सुंदर अशा प्रकारचं ठिकाण, सुंदर आणि सोयीस्कर अशा प्रकारचं ठिकाणी ते घर बांधायचं होतं. त्यासाठी त्याने शेवटी त्या मेसनला तयार केलं किंवा तो मेसन ॲग्री झाला. The mason agreed to do so with great reluctance. Yes, the mason had decided, I will not work, but as per the request of the building contractor, he said okay, but unwillingly. He was not ready to build the house. He said okay, if you are requesting me, I will work, but this is the last time. This is the last time, he said. Dear students, I think I should stop here. Next part of this story we will see in the next video. I think we shall stop. Thank you.